Morning everybody. We are at a super weird place. This morning has started in a weird way. When we parked our car a couple 100 meters back, we heard like a gunshot, like a hunting rifle going off. That's not so bad to hear, because there are a lot of hunters in the area, I assume, and they're just like testing their rifle. Usually you shouldn't do it in your own house, but that's what it sounded like. It sounded like we had a companion trailing us along a little bit. But yeah, whatever. This river right here is known to be a potentially really good trout stream, quite big fish. And that's why I'm armed with 2 rods today. I'm still trying to fly fish. And if I see some really nice spots, I'm gonna try to fish it with a regular spinner, if I'm not managing to get something with my fly. I already saw some fish rising there, but yeah, we're gonna probably start from this place onwards until the inlet into another bigger river. So yeah, this segment is pretty short of the river, so probably you're gonna see 2 rivers today. Let's just see, and let's just try to catch something. I did see some riffles right here, but I thought that it was just from the water itself. And now I did cast a fly right there, and I had a fish on, but I didn't believe it, so I didn't set the hook correctly. There are fish rising. My first trout on screen, coming in 3, 2, 1, right now. What? I have caught into something. Now I'm caught into a tree. This is a comedy channel now. I'm seeing them rising all the time, but they're always a little bit ahead of us in the opposite direction. We're going with the current. I'm going into the fish and like scaring them a little bit further. So I need to think of a way how to fish that bend right there. It's gonna be tricky. I'm thinking maybe we should just hike down and then come back up. That would be a little bit smarter thing to do. Breaking my promise right away. Well, maybe not my promise, but it's gonna be too tricky to cast right here or somehow. Let's see if they take a spinner bait. Usually if they're rising, they're not taking spinners or anything. They're just eating bugs from the top. Let's see. Soulless experience of fishing. Right there in the trees. Well, yeah, it seems that not only fly fishing, I'm casting in the trees all the time. Today's location is crazy. We're having like almost a little bit more urban fishing. Come on. Yeah, it's too crowded for a fly, oh my god. Oh, what is it? What is it? That's a small wimble again, or small. No, yeah, that's the one. Oh. I don't know how to show it like this. Come on, come on. Yep. First fish in. I need to calm down a little bit. I'm telling you, we had the weirdest start of the day, and I can still feel some effects on me. And right now I just can't go into the groove right now, but oh, something took it right away. Oh, that was a nice take. Like constantly there's something taking it, but not taking it fully. I'm just seeing like a big riffle right at the place where my fly is. I'm attaching a dropper back to my dry dropper because here it's a little bit deeper. Could hold some fish that are holding to the bottom. Something rose just now, but I don't think they're trout. They're those wimble bream fish. Oh, yeah, those white fish again. What? Urban fishing. Something more interesting. No, the same one. Just a little bit bigger. Well, that's 100% worth to go 200 kilometers for, right? No, that's fun still. Fly rod 3, spinner rod 0, something like that. Fly rods are sure thing a little bit more fruitful because they can catch a small fish as well. But if you get something on a spinner, then for sure that's something a bit more bigger, I would say. Usually that's how it goes. I'm able to walk normally, like for a good while, and right in front of the camera. Good, good, good. water is just too low. There's absolutely no place for a fish to hold. Either we are like a month late in the season, or the hydroelectricity station upstream is like messing the river up. Water level is really, really low. So it's again that kind of a selective fishing now. Oh wow. Another wimpy fishy. That one should be a trout. What are you doing here? Another one. That's it. The place is nice. It's really nice. But there's just too small amount of water. And yeah, this should be a trout stream, but we have caught those lesser fish that are fine with those conditions. Such a majestic animal like a trout, it's a little bit too harsh for them, so probably that's why they're not here. Keep forgetting about it. Those rocks are super slippery, and the boots, I guess, are not the best ones. No trout, no trout. Just those little guys. Ugh. There was something. I lifted my rod to recast, and I was seeing like under the water some kind of bigger fish. It could be the same fish I am catching right now all the time, but just bigger, or it was a pesky trout again. But those are the small ones, I can guarantee. Okay. No. Yeah, that's not a trout. Just a bigger one. Sorry, Mr. Fish. Yeah, just a little bit bigger. Go other way. I dropped it in and it looks like came back to me. Not our target fish. Maybe I'm just too much stuck on that trout scene. But I have never had a year, like in the past 3 years of fly fishing where I haven't caught a normal sized trout until like almost mid-July. So that's why I'm so hung up on catching one. Let me do a couple of casts with the spinner rod. Let's see, maybe a giant is hiding somewhere in there. Yeah, fly works. Fly is working. Come on, buddy. With a barbless hook. Oh. Oh, yeah. That could be a problem. And I'm just curious. Probably if they're there, there are no other kind of fish, because trout could be eating those smaller fish easily. Oh. What? What? Well, this guy certainly took it, but why haven't you eaten all those little fish there? Huh? That's a nice fish. Flinging those little fish left and right, and you can see like the fly drops in, all of a sudden like 5-6 little fish like start to work around it and nibble it. Oh, what's that? No, the same. Looked like a trout for a second. Oh, that's... the tree is like so stringy, I can't pull it off. Oh, well, it's not that deep. This is what I think species number 4 or 5. Got a little chub. Come on, you're free. Free to go. Well, as you can see, we have finished that little section of the river we were trailing, and we're at the outlet, and this is a bigger river that it leads into. We have a couple of options we can do. We can trail and hike around this bigger river and try to catch some chubs or something like that. I think mainly chub. Or we can hike out and try to find something else in a smaller river as well, just nearby. Yeah, so I think we need to think about it a little bit and you'll see what happens next later in the video. Well, we decided to take it easy and not waste too much time on hiking out and then going to the different river, which is also a smaller river like this one, rather than just stay here, cook some food up, and then hike here and there across the bigger river, maybe to catch some chub later on. And yeah, so I'm laughing that I'm bringing every time more and more stuff to cook. But yeah, this one should be a nice one. A little bit of a shift in gears. This is how fishing that big river looks like. I have a hopper pattern on top, like as a dry fly. That's a good indicator as well. And I have a small nymph with a red tackle on it. And yeah, probably not gonna spend too much time here, but we decided if we're here, why not? My idea is to cast as close to some kind of reeds as possible, because maybe something is seeing that big chunky floater. And I thought it would be much deeper here, but it's actually perfect. Well, the same thing goes with this river as well. I'm sorry I'm not able to catch a bigger fish today, or at all, I don't know. Nothing much going on. So we're back close to the picnic spot and we're gonna hike a little bit down and see what's up there. Still that same setup with that big floating spider or hopper or something like that, and a small nymph on the bottom. Who is winning? Which rod? Spinner or fly rod? I have to say it's pretty interesting because, and in how many fish we caught, of course then the fly rod is taking the prize, because we caught like, I don't know how many fish. All of them were really small, but still a lot of fish. On the spinner rod, we did catch one fish, but it was substantially bigger than these guys.